Welcome everybody. My name is Gabby Thomas. I'm a brand ambassador for Leap. We're pleased to welcome Indianapolis Colts quarterback Riley Leonard. Now, Riley carved out an impressive career first at Duke and then transitioned to Notre Dame, where he led the Fighting Irish to one of their greatest seasons in the history of the university. And in April 2025, he made the leap and joined the NFL, and the Indianapolis Colts selected him in the NFL draft. With all the significant changes with AI, we found it fitting for Riley to share about how he's managed change at a championship level. So, Riley, welcome to Leap.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
We have to preface this by saying I was at your game on Sunday and saw you play your first career NFL minutes. Tell me about what that was like for you.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's cool. You know, it's weird going from like playing in the national championship and then you're a backup and then you get thrown out there. And it's like, the funniest thing is like, I feel like playing in the national championship game is like super nerve wracking. And then like you go out there to like the NFL and there's like 3 minutes left in the game. We're up by 30. And I wasn't very nervous, but then all the coaches are like, "Yo, like relax, like stop breathing so heavy, like you're fine." I'm like, "No, like I'm fine, like it's all good." But it is cool to get out there and play. You know, obviously didn't play great, but like, you know, only got 2 drives, but super excited. I feel like once you get like a taste of it, you get even more greedy. Because like you're a backup. I came into the season as a 3rd string quarterback. All right, the odds of me getting in are like slim to none. So it's easy to get in your mind and be like, all right, like I'm not gonna get in this year. I'm just gonna like take this year to like better myself. Like, but then you know Anthony goes down, and you know now I'm 1 play away. So it's like a different mindset. But it's almost harder to be the backup because you study the plays just like the starter, and then half the time nobody knows that you even studied because you don't get a chance to prove it. But it's interesting. It's an interesting time period in my life.
I'm sure. It was really great to see you out there.
Yeah.
And the Colts are having a fantastic season, as you know. One of the top teams in the league. From a rookie's perspective, what do you think has contributed most to the success?
Yeah, honestly, I think the team, I don't know what to compare it to, obviously, but I hear often, like, when I talk to other guys in the league who I'm friends with, is like, all right, you go to practice ends, and everybody goes home to their family. But, like, especially on the offensive end, we hang out, like, 4 days a week. And obviously we're hanging out Sunday, so like 4 out of the other 6 days a week, we're going out to eat. We're hanging out at somebody's house. Like, it's crazy how much time the Colts spend together. Like Quentin Nelson's having the whole offense over at his house. Daniel, every Monday, everybody's going to watch Monday Night Football at Daniel's. Like, that's the type of stuff that like I think has like led to big things on the field, because it's super easy to in the NFL to like you get paid off performance and stats. So it's like super easy to be like, hey, I want the ball, I want these stats. But like, because we have such a good relationship off the field, I think everybody would say the same thing I'm saying. Like, everybody wants each other to succeed. And like, obviously it's working. And I feel like you can tell on the field, like if a receiver catches a touchdown, the other receivers are like the first to go celebrate with him, which is, you know, I don't know. Obviously it's my first year in the league, but I feel like that's pretty rare to see.
Yeah, I think so. The camaraderie really makes all the difference, it seems like. So, how have you had to adjust and evolve as you made the transition from Duke to Notre Dame and then now to the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, being a college athlete is way harder schedule-wise than the NFL. I think Duke and Notre Dame, like everybody talks about now, like college athletes are getting paid, like they're not there to go to school, but like Notre Dame hasn't picked up on that yet, I guess, because we like if you miss a study hall, like you're cooked. You might not even play that week. But it's pretty cool. It's good to go to the NFL after those 2 teams. It's funny seeing like those locker room conversations in college. Just like the amount of maturity at those 2 schools is pretty cool to see compared to the NFL, which is also super mature. But like for like 18-year-olds to come into those 2 schools, I think I learned a lot going there.
That's a really interesting takeaways. I never thought about that. Are there any new technologies like VR or AI-driven tools that you use in your training?
Yeah, that's a good question. So VR, Jaden Daniels is kind of like the first guy to like really take off in like the VR. He was just like a big ambassador for it. But anyways, us quarterbacks, we have probably 200 to 250 plays that we rep in VR every single week. And my fiance is here, but she'll tell you like, I'll just sit on my couch and I'll wear the VR, and it's literally our playbook. So we install our plays into VR. We send it to, it's actually a German company that does it, but we send them the coverages that we'll be facing that week. And then they implement that into the VR, and we practice our plays against those coverages. They do everything. So if we're playing the Rams, we'll be in the Rams stadium playing against the Rams players. They'll have the right numbers for the Rams players, and they are just super sharp with all of that. I mean, I got here in, I don't know, like April, May, and from the time I got here in May to where VR is now, there's a huge change. Like the guys are running different. There are different pre-snap indicators, right? So if you're looking for man-to-man, that corner will be head up on the receiver. Earlier, it was just like that corner was in that area, but like all the little details they're really focusing in on. So like that's literally how I get my reps. So I don't know if y'all know, but like in the NFL, if you're the second string quarterback, you don't get any reps in the offense throughout the week during practice. And I'm the two now, and Daniel takes every rep, whether it's practice or walkthrough. So those are my chances to like get real reps and like see the defense that we're playing against and make the right decisions. So that's really cool on the VR side. And then the AI is incredible. I mean, obviously you guys see analytics pop up, 4th and 3, analytics says go for it. Well, like we have a guy that we hired to study analytics 24/7, and that's his job. And like we look at statistics and all sorts of AI generated things that come onto our desk. Like today, our off day, I'll go into the QB room and they'll have like 4 sheets of paper on just a bunch of AI generated philosophies on what this defense is going to do, because in 2016 when he played our offensive coordinator, that guy did this and this and this, and we'll just have it all on a sheet for us. So like those two things are, I think, changing the game in the NFL, especially as a quarterback.